Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Hi, Anushka.
Hi. How has your day been? How's it going?
It was really good, and I'm really sorry for being late.
It's
So,
absolutely all right. I can understand.
thank you so much. I'm joined through my phone because my there's some network issues. So I was not having the Wi-Fi, so I thought let's join from the phone. That's why I'm late. And I think it's our first session, right?
Yes, for sure.
I I tried to book sessions with you, but mostly your slots were busy or you're not taking like sessions so lately. So I was not able to book these sessions, but today I was not working. So I thought let's book a session with someone who is new for me at least because I was taking sessions, mostly repeated tutors were there. So yeah, I'm from Lucknow, but currently I'm in Noida.
All right. So, how's the heat? How is summer?
Too much, too much.
All right. I can understand for sure. So, how are you bearing with it?
I am like Saturday and Sunday are off, so I need to like I need to adjust. Otherwise, mostly I used to be in office, so there's no issue like with the heat and all because offices are having AC and you need to be there for 8 to 9 hours. So no issue. We only need to spend our night at our place.
Okay. So,
So Anushka,
it's
I
good.
wanted to know something about
Yep.
you.
Sure. What would you like to know? Like,
Like it's our first session, so I want to know something about you, so that I about your introduction.
sure. I'm Anushka. As you know, I'm from Maharashtra. I've completed my BTech in biotechnology, and it's been over a year that I'm with Clapingo.
For a year. Wow,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yes.
And so, how you like you're a teacher? You're teaching
Yes.
also?
Yeah, currently I am. We call ourselves speakers. So I am a speaker at Clapingo.
No, I'm not talking about clapping. Go
Okay,
clap on.
otherwise,
Otherwise, you're a teacher also.
no, like I'm just with Clapingo, I'm a teacher. Otherwise, I am not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So have you seen your videos on YouTube? Because I know you and I have seen a lot of videos on YouTube like where you were taking sessions. So I have seen some videos because I was trying to like consume as much as the English content. So I was watching Clappingo videos. So I have seen your videos. Have you seen your videos?
Just a few of them. But
What do you feel about
yeah.
that?
Well, I'm not a person who likes to look at my videos as much. I find it like a little, there is no right word for it, maybe creepy in a way, but yeah,
Why
the
so?
videos are good. I just have a thing with it. I would say that I'm not very comfortable looking at my videos or listening to my voice on record. It's just
Oh.
with me. It's very difficult to explain as to why and how. But
I
it
understand,
is,
totally
yeah,
understand. It's okay.
absolutely.
So,
So
but
well,
it's
yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
no, go ahead.
No. I'm really sorry to interrupt you a lot. Please go ahead.
No, no. It's all right. You have all the right to do so. You're the one who would be speaking a lot only. I was just asking, have you gone through the session topic? Because the topic is pretty interesting.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I haven't seen the topic because there was some rush about internet and all, so I was not able to check that. But next time I will definitely check. Sorry for that.
No issues. The topic is, what if you could stop time?
What if I should stop time?
Yeah, if you could stop time.
Okay, that will be great. Like, okay, so one thing very relevant I can say here, uh, like if I can stop time, I can, if I'm taking session, suppose with someone and I'm enjoying that session, I can stop time and say I can take session for hour or an hour long and not 15 minutes. So like I'm just giving you a relevant example so that we
Yeah,
can do something. We can do lot of things which we used to like. Can spend our time in that time zone, in that time frame where we used to like to be there.
Absolutely, that is true. And that is like, I think, a very good way to utilize this time or this
Yeah,
ability to stop time.
but it's a hypothetical question, right? We cannot do
Absolutely.
that. What
Absolutely, it's an
and
hypothetical
what
question.
you are going to do if you could stop time?
It's pretty interesting. Like, I would just stop time and I would like to observe everything around me as to how it
Okay.
looks when we stop time. Is everything the same or like no? And things
No,
like that.
yeah, like everyone is just everything is being paused and no one moving around, right? So
That would be
you
fun.
so you like to observe people.
Yes, I do. I do enjoy observing people a lot.
Why so? Like, is there any like you want to like some people observe, then they mimic that those people or they do something with that thing. Why you like to observe people?
Well, I'm not a fan of mimicking them, but what the reason I like to observe people is to understand them in a way. Because trying to understand them, of course, it's difficult, rather impossible, I would say, for anyone
Yeah.
to understand any one thing even. So I like to observe them to have a better experience if I'm with them or around them. Just thinking what they might be thinking. How do
Yeah.
they look at things differently as to others? I like to do that. Yeah, and sometimes if they have a funny personality, then sure, why not? Mimicking could be quite entertaining.
Yes. Are you a psychologist or like are you pursuing psychology or something?
No, not yet, but I sure am someone who loves to read psychology and people in a way. So yeah, that is
But
interesting, but I'm not studying it as of now.
yeah, because you said na you like to observe people, so I thought most because on Clapingo mostly tutors are like speakers are pursuing psychology and they are just like or they are in teaching profession or they are just pursuing the psychology. So I thought let's ask you.
Yeah. No, well, I'm not currently pursuing psychology, but it's pretty interesting, I think. I find psychology quite interesting to study in a way where I don't know whether it would be a good career or not. It does seem simple, but I'm sure it's not for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, what are
Yes.
you studying? Like, what are you doing professionally?
Yeah, let me tell you. So I completed my MBA in 2020. I completed MBA, then I got a job. I got placement from my college. So then I was working with few companies. Currently, also I'm working with Paytm. And apart from that, I started pursuing psychology in 2021 when lockdown happened uh, through IGNU distance learning because I was having like as I wanted to pursue that I wanted to pursue that career not as a career but as an interest. So I have taken a course from IGNU. Now I'm again doing graduation just because to pursue psychology.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
So,
yeah,
what
that
got
is.
you interested into psychology, and what do you think psychology is? Like your
Uh,
own definition, rendition of it.
Sure, sure, sure. So I am more into clinical disorder thing. I was more into to study about clinical disorders like mental illness and like people who give therapies and all. So I was more into that zone. But you need to start from somewhere. So I thought let's start. Let's do graduation first from IGNU, and then I can do MPhil or MPhil has I think stopped but I can do MA or not PhD yet because that is a long long way to go. So let's see if there will be no barrier and I will complete my graduation successfully. Then I will do something.
Okay, it's interesting. Well, it's good that you want to study psychology. Now, since you're studying psychology, like there's a very common question that I think people ask, or even I would love to ask psychologists. Is do you see that every person is kind of crazy, like in certain percentage, maybe
Cringy,
crazy? And by crazy,
crazy.
by crazy, I don't mean it in a bad way, but like
Hmm.
might have certain disorders, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Like in that context, I can say every person is having some kind of craziness in themselves because like in a different way, not in like every person is not mentally mm, not facing mental illness, but yeah, they're having some kind of uh, craziness, or you can say disorders, which they don't even know. So that is the thing. So I think in India, people are not aware about the mental illness and the clinical disorder things. Uh, we are having a 1% or 2% idea about mental illness. Until unless like someone is having someone is totally mental ill, like mentally ill person is there, then only you're going to consider that person as a mad or something. But apart from that, nobody's aware about like depression or mental illness, or a lot of things are there. So that those things need to be like people need to have awareness about that particular thing. So yeah, things are getting changed, I guess.
Yeah, things are changing, we can say.
Yeah, things are changing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I
So, which is the common, we can say,
Mhm.
disorder that you observe in people?
Common disorder, I guess. I think so. It's nowadays. Okay, I'll say so. People start panicking about while they are facing any kind of uh, challenges, or you can say whenever they are facing any kind of critical situation, they start panicking. They don't have a uh, they don't have that quality so that they can face a worse situation, uh, and they're not going to panic. They will be stable, and they're going to say that yeah, I can handle those things. So that mind frame, only certain I have seen certain people who are facing worse situation and they are okay with that. They're saying that they can handle the that shit up that things, and they're going to overcome from that. So I think panic being like start panicking or not having a stable mind, or facing challenges, not able to face challenge or a critical situation or worse situation, is something I've seen in people nowadays.
Okay, yeah. That's true. And why do you think that that has become a thing? And initially it was not there.
I guess initially it was there, but nowadays it is more into more there. So the thing is that uh, I think just because people are not talking about it, not they are not aware about aware about this, like they are
Yeah, aware of this.
aware of this, like they think it's normal. It is not normal, right? Until unless you're going to accept that thing, that it's not normal. So first we need to have an understanding that it's not normal. If you're having, if you're panicking, start panicking while you're facing any bad situation, and you say it's normal because just because I'm having some problem, I'm worried about this, and it's normal. So they need to understand that this is a problem. You're not able to face challenges, and you started panicking about it. So now you need to understand that your mind is not stable. So first accept that this is a problem. They don't even know that this is a problem. Then only they can work on that.
Absolutely. First thing we need to do is accept the problem.
Yeah, that is. I think we are running out of time, Anushka, and it was really nice talking to you. Please share my feedback, I guess, before the session is going to end.
We still have a couple minutes, but if you want, I would share the
No,
feedback
no, no.
with you right away.
Because I'm not able to see the time frame, so that's why I asked you before. Like I need this feedback in every session, so that's why I asked you.
Absolutely, I can understand that. Now,
Yeah,
I did notice certain irregularities when it comes to grammar. Preposition could be something that
yeah,
you can focus a little bit more attention on. Simply,
sure.
what you can do is like go on Google, like of course, go keep going through the session documents that are
Hmm.
provided for the vocabulary and grammar portion.
Hmm,
Apart
hmm,
from
hmm.
that, if you specifically need to work on vocabulary, go on Google, just type 10 basic prepositions that could be used and
Hmm,
understand how they're used. And most importantly, even after you understand, it's necessary that you put it to practice. Don't just
yeah,
like read it and things like that. Put those into practice and try to use it. It doesn't matter
sure.
if you would make mistakes, no issues with that.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, vocabulary is something which I'm having an issue. So yeah, I'm definitely going to work on these things. So if and it was really nice talking to you. Hope I'm going to book a lot of sessions with you, and we are going to have a lot of conversations. I was speaking a lot while in the session. So next time I'm going to ask you a few questions, if you will not mind.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't mind at all.